Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video. I'm going to be talking about Squid Game, how Squid Game has affected Hyo Sung-tae's life, and how much it's impacted him in the future because of a character that he's played known as Jang Deok-Su. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but hopefully I can be able to check it out. I saw a few episodes of the show. I didn't watch it. I wasn't watching heavy on the show, but I know for a fact one of my family members enjoys watching Squid Game. I do know that it was very popular in South Korea and it went worldwide last year in 2021. But one thing I do know about Hyo Sung Tae is that he's definitely, from what I understand, based on my knowledge, is that he's actually an incredible actor. May not be the best, but he does take the time to imitate other comedians, those who are bigger influencers, and then he tries to develop his own skills, which is very clever. But the reason why this show has really affected his life because of the character that he does, because he portrays himself as a worthless punk, as this big gangster who is very condescending, who's narcissistic, only cares about himself. But when his life is put in danger, is that he begs for mercy, knowing the repercussions of his actions, and that he's the one who volunteered in Squid Game. Because if you watch Squid Game, it's basically you watching Jigsaw, like a jigsaw puzzle, like a jigsaw game, and you know what happens. Like there's a lot of gore. Whoever survives is the winner. The people who die are most likely, obviously, the losers. But I think it's how he portrayed the characters why people despised him, even though it's clearly fake. Like Deok-Su, the character, that he was doing, has clearly affected the minds of other people, and he's made it. And then the actor himself, Hyo Sung-tae, has made it clear that people have been putting a lot of pressure. He's been put under a lot of stress, and whether he's wondering whether he'll continue acting, and which is really unfortunate. Even though it says a lot, though, like it's just like Game of Thrones. People, nor considering the amount of people hated Joffrey. Like I don't think this guy's character is as bad as Joffrey, because Joffrey was the worst character, and you don't see the actor Jack Gleason complain. You don't really hear him talking about it. You don't hear him giving his thoughts about how Game of Thrones affected him, whether it's put him under a lot of pressure, when clearly this case is affecting this guy, even though his character is nowhere close to Joffrey, nowhere near Joffrey's level of being sadistic. But yeah, they're putting him under. They're going through all this trouble to actually call him out, harass him, make him seem like he's the bad guy and that he shouldn't continue acting. And then the thing is, he managed to overcome it. The thing about the show is that, considering how well he did the character, it says a lot. Like you managed, not only did you manage to make the audience hate the character, like make the character seem like as if it was somehow real, but then he gave him several opportunities to act in other movies, and to do other roles. But the fame can really get to you, especially when you're trying to do the best you can to make money. You're trying to find a life for yourself, which he clearly was trying to do. And then even it's not entirely his fault. It's like how you look at Squid Games, that if you volunteer, there is a price you have to pay in order to make money. Just like how he decided to do the role of Jang Deok-Su. Like it really sucks though, like for the actor, cause like even though it's like people these days take movies, they take shows too seriously. It's weird because I even talked about how Joffrey is the most hated character. I'm curious as how his character is not the best. He's not the toughest. But I remember, I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but Again, he was the 101th contestant, but I'm trying to figure is what he did to make people hate him so much. What he did as how he played as the character. But again, we live in a society where people take movies too seriously, they take shows too seriously, and then try to make it seem like the characters actually, even though they do not exist. But the problems, people are major fanatics when it comes to these movies, these shows. They're very obsessed, so they either have nothing better to do with their lives, or who knows, maybe they think that the actor is really serious, even though he's clearly acting. Like, I'm trying to figure this out too. But overall, even they shouldn't really. The thing is that it was not a bad. It would give him several opportunities. It was not a bad idea to do the character, because at least, even though he even says he has like some social anxiety disorder. Like he feels that he's trying to figure in whether he should continue acting, but it should not stop him, honestly. Those are just the thoughts of other people. Maybe the best way to handle it is, if it does get serious, yeah, then you should try to find somewhere safe for you, so some people don't try to stalk your ass, like, and you should be able to settle down and be relieved and be able to continue acting. But he managed to continue acting though. Like, the thing is, he should be able to overcome it, because it gave him a lot of roles throughout other movies in South Korea. But it says a lot of the mentality of the viewers. The fact that they were so they're so aggravated, they become this hostile, thinking that the character they portray is them in real life. Like, that's I don't that's something that I can't get my mind off of, seriously. And you could kind of tell when you start doing those other shows, those other movies, he doesn't look the same. He looks like he's still trying to like overcome the pressure. He still feels that those memories, or the people that were harassing him or were putting him under a lot of pressure, is still getting to him, and that he's trying to find ways to try to like stay focused, and that he can't get out of his head. Like, it still haunts his mind. Like, it's just like the world that we live in, honestly, like, it's just wild. I personally can never take my anger out on the actor, because we obviously know by now it's fake. It all depends. The only time you could decide to actually go against somebody, unless they're like Amber, let's be real, unless they're doing something similar, or unless they portray themselves as a bad person in real life, and they try to make themselves look innocent, but at the same time, when more allegations are made, and the more complaints they get, then you realize this is a person that you have every right to be angry at. But they're being angry for the wrong reasons. Clearly, these people have no lives, but the man should be able to live his life. Like, I don't see the point of what they're gonna gain if they clearly are really truly are not thinking, and they still should be blamed regardless, because a man's life is being ruined all because of his hard work, and all the amount of time that he had to go through in order to do his acting career, in order to be able to succeed, and that even though he's succeeding, that people are trying to ruin him still, all because of what's going on in Squid Game. But I don't know if you guys think I'm overdoing it with how I explain it, but do you think the viewers are right? Obviously not, but do you think Hyo Sung Tai, or I don't know, Hyo Sung, can be able to overcome the pressure? Can the South Korean actor be able to move forward, and can he be able to live his life in peace without worrying about other people, or is it just all in his mind and he just needs to stay focused and do what he does best? Again, leave your thoughts down below in the comments, but again, be sure to check for more upcoming content in the future. Be sure to check your notifications, comment, like, subscribe. Thank you.